There they go. All the sick and the crippled are heading to the baths with the hopes of being cured, which many are. We're heading for Mass. We're all heading for Mass. We're saying goodbye to Teresa.
That's the princess in her tower.
Goodbye, Teresa. Here come the wheelchairs. They're all being taken down by volunteers to go down to the waters. They're going for Mass and to go down to the waters for dipping in the waters of Lourdes. This red line here is their pathway, so you could see all the wheelchairs coming. Right over there is the grotto of St. Bernadette, where the Blessed Mother revealed herself to her. It met her right there under this big church. Look at that. It's right over there. We're going to have Mass there tomorrow. This is the Gave River, G-A-V-E. This is our group right here winding its way to St. Patrick's for Mass. At Lourdes, you can go to confession just about any time during the day in any language. This is reconciliation in this building. We're going here to St. Patrick's Chapel for Mass, and it was a wonderful Mass, and again, Father gave a great homily. This place is packed with young people, many of them volunteers. Look at all this swarm of young people. And then all the people in wheelchairs over there that are going into Mass. After Mass, we took a walking tour of Lourdes, and we started out at the birthplace of St. Bernadette, as you can see here. And the sign says that this is St. Bernadette was born here and lived happily here for 10 years. This is the entrance, and we went through the museum to see it. We're entering the Museum of Bernadette. This is pictures of her family, of what it looked like at the time. There's their whole family right there. And there is Bernadette. That's right there. The family.
And you have the mayor of Lourdes. He was not a believer. And you have the commissaire de police. And he was not a believer either. And he was in charge to supervise Bernadette during her ecstasies, during the apparitions. He was taking notes.
Even though cameras were rare, they do have a family photo here of Bernadette's family and a map of Lourdes as it was during her time. Certainly different today. And the grotto where she met the Blessed Mother certainly looks different then than it does today. And here's a nice picture and a statue of Bernadette, and the only portrait that was ever painted of her once they realized she was going to be well known. During the impoverished part of her life, her father was unemployed. She wore wooden shoes like this in the family. And the whole family lived right here in this room. It was part of the old prison. You imagine the 9 children and the whole family living right here in this room. Just surviving. The family was so poor she had to wear these very tattered wooden shoes. Here is her mother and also her father, who was known to be a very good man and a very good Catholic, and tried his best even though he had misfortune. Amen. Saint Bernadette. Holy grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Our Lady of Lourdes,
pray for us.
Saint Bernadette,
Pray for us.
in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Spirit. Amen.
We're coming to the parish church here in Lourdes. We have been very blessed on this whole trip with no rain, but here we got a little rain today. But pretty much everybody had their umbrellas. They were prepared. We're taking the tour of the life of St. Bernadette, and this is the parish church. And there was the priest that she submitted all of her visions to, apparitions. So here we're going in now.
And suffered for our salvation, died for us, and rose from the dead, and is in heaven to intercede for us.
Renewing our baptismal vows.
Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the resurrection of the body, and the life eternal.
I do.
Let us then renew our vows of, let us try to live up our faith, hope, and charity we received in baptism.
We took a tour as a group of the parish church with our whisper sets and looked at everything there. This was above the baptismal font, little scenes from the whole life of Bernadette. And here's an image when the parish priest says, "What is her name?" Find out the lady's name. And Bernadette comes back and she said, "She is the Immaculate Conception." And here's a picture of Bernadette praying in front of the lady and listening to her. And there's another beautiful painting. I just think this one's gorgeous. After the tour of the parish church, we walked back. The rain stopped. We headed back to our hotel. This is a picture of our hotel. More of that in the coming soon. But most people went out to eat lunch and have a glass of wine. There's restaurants and cafes everywhere. I hope nobody went to eat here. And food galore, including great gelato. And also people went shopping. There's a lot of places you can buy books in English and gifts and things to bring back from Lourdes. And even an umbrella in case it rains more, but it won't. And statues of Our Lady. Everybody really enjoys the hotel where we're staying this time. It's a beautiful classic hotel called the Hotel Moderne. The Grand Hotel Moderne, actually, and I think everyone's very happy with this hotel. The interior is beautiful, the stairwells, the dining room and kitchen. I'm going to also, a little later, go out and show you the procession tonight, and tomorrow I'll include the grotto and the water and so on.
Hello, Steve.
I think the first video didn't come out. I'm Steve, and this is Tom, with our pilgrim.
Having a great time.
Tom Governor.
Yeah.
There's our Blessed Mother there, and we're here to give you a sense of the procession that leaves the shrine, and all of these people walking along with candles. Look at the line of them all the way to the end of the property, and then they come back around, and they carry the Blessed Mother. We'll get a picture of that in just a minute. But very impressive, all of these thousands of people coming out here, even when it was threatening rain. Okay, Okay, so here comes the statue of Our Lady of Lourdes, the Immaculate Conception. She's being carried on the shoulders of men with candles on both sides and priests, and then the people stretch around all the way back to that shrine. Can't even see the end of it. And it was pouring down rain, so this is very impressive. So international. Even the prayers are in many languages. Universality of the church. A beautiful thing. This kind of thing gives you hope for the world when you see thousands and thousands of Catholics who brave the rain with candles. We're all out here processing behind the Blessed Mother. It gives you hope for the world. You can't see the end of the line of people yet. There's good Catholics that love the Lord and love the Bible and love the Blessed Virgin and the Catholic Church. It's very moving to watch thousands of people from all over the world coming here for this great spiritual event. This is our schedule for tomorrow. It's our last day on the pilgrimage. Everybody's sad to go, but we've had a marvelous time.